Hi everyone, it's Miss Cindy here and my cat Gerard. One of my favorite things about being home during this time is that I get to spend a lot of time with my pets. Gerard's one of my cats. I also have my cat Stella, and then I also have one dog and her name is Maggie. Maybe they'll make an appearance. I don't know. They like to just come in and leave whenever they would like to. But today I have a story about a pet. But the title of our story is called Not Norman, a goldfish story. And I see a goldfish here, not really quite sure. He's looking around, he's not sure. And I see a friend looking in the bowl. I wonder if that's goldfish. It's by Kelly Bennett and it's illustrated by Noah Z. Jones. So let's take a look. Not Norman. Already I'm taking a look at the pictures. It looks like it's this boy's birthday. He has a hat on, but he doesn't look very happy. And I know during your birthday you're supposed to be happy, so I'm not sure what he's upset about. Let's read. When I got Norman, I did not want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet, not Norman. Oh, so maybe he got the fish as a birthday present, but because he didn't choose the fish, he's saying he does not want to keep it. I wonder if he does. What do you think? I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings. A soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night. Not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and around and around and around and around. This is it, Norman. I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. They're staring at each other. But how can I trade him like this? No one will ever want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky bowl. When I drop Norman into his nice clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping and flapping his fins around, and he looks so goofy I just have to laugh. Don't think that just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow, you're out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. Taking care of a pet is really hard work. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up real good during show and tell, maybe someone will want to keep him. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a really cool dog and 7 puppies. Want to swap one of your pups for Norman, I ask? Who's Norman? Asks Austin. My goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, he only had half of his water. Uh-oh. He wasn't paying attention and the puppy started drinking his water and the fish need water to live. I'm sorry, I tell Norman when we get to school. I'm really sorry. And he just stares at me, all googly-eyed. Finally, it's my turn to show and tell. Just as I start to talk about my goldfish, Emily shouts, Jenny's gone! Who let my snake loose? Uh-oh. Does anyone want to hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask to hold his bowl? No. They're all jumping and screaming and chasing for the snake. But not Norman. He's looking right at me. Thanks for listening, I tell him. I'm starting to see a smile. That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store. I take out my tuba and begin to play. I glance over at Norman. He's swaying back and forth. Glug, 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 he mouths. Look, Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps Maestro, and try to play the proper notes. I think that'd be pretty cool to have a pet singing along with me. Maestro makes me stay for extra practice, probably because he wasn't paying attention the whole time. By the time my lesson is over, it's too late to go to the pet store because it's closed. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. He glugs. That night, I'm sound asleep when scratch. What's that noise? Scratch, scratch. Yikes! There's something at the window. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I spot Norman. He isn't scared. He isn't swimming around in circles either. He glugs and gives me a little wave. I'm not alone. That must feel really nice. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains, and it was just a broken tree branch. Whew. Thanks for watching out for me, Norman. On Saturday, I take Norman to the pet store, just like I said I would. I thought they were getting along okay. I look at the cats and dogs and snakes and birds. I look at the hamsters and mice and lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they are not Norman. When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him. But now, even if I could pick any pet in the whole world, I wouldn't train him. Not Norman. Alright, let's take a look. Here's the front cover. Here's the spine. And here's the back. One big picture or two separate? This one's pretty easy. It's definitely two separate pictures. In our class, we have a really short Goldfish Song. We changed the words a lot throughout the year to be different. We had 10 little leaves, we had 10 little snowflakes, but this song is 10 little goldfish. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little goldfish, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little goldfish, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little goldfish, 10 little goldfish swimming in the bowl. What pets do you have at home? What pets do you wish you could have at home? And how do you take care of them? I'd love to hear. See you all soon. Love you. Bye.